Hello, welcome to another episode of HellFire Club. This is episode 7. This is Arturo.
I'm Majid.
And today's episode is mostly going to be a review of Tucker and Dale versus Evil from 2010. This was Majid's pick of the week.
The horror comedy.
Horror comedy, yeah. But before we get into that, what's up with you, Jake? How's the whip?
Oh, man. So I think a couple weeks ago, I talked about how my car couldn't go in gear when I was like going outside or going to like a gas station or something. And so I changed like the master cylinder thinking that was going to be it. Turns out it's probably the clutch. So I think Saturday is when I started like pulling the tranny out. And just straight nothing but problems has been happening with this car, you know?
Yeah.
So you came by, right? And so
yeah, that was Saturday, right?
Saturday
or Friday, was it?
No, Saturday.
Saturday, yeah,
because we closed at 1.
Right.
At the shop.
Yeah, it came on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, you came when we were trying to pull the axle out, right?
Yeah, you guys already had like the wheels off, everything, and
yeah, we had the wheels off, yeah, but one of the passenger side axle wasn't out yet.
No, you guys took that off when I was there.
Yeah, so I have a 2001 Honda Prelude SH.
You had throwing that SH in there?
Yeah, well, because the SH has the ATTS, right? So that's what I think is the main problem.
Okay.
So because the axle goes into the ATTS, which is like a transfer case, which transfers torque to the other wheel when you're in a turn, so you get better handling, I guess.
You guess.
So yeah. So I mean, without ATTS, I think I could get it easily. We would have just probably pulled the transmission with the axle in it or whatever. But since the ATTS unit is bolted onto the engine, like today we were like, dude, let's just totally forget like trying to pull that axle out. Let's just take it all out in one piece. And so like I was trying to take out with this one bolt, but it's straight stuck between the axle and the engine. So that one bolt is pretty much causing
what's
stopping all the progress.
Okay.
So like I took everything out. The tranny's literally like, I mean, obviously the mounts, right? So it's not straight dangling. So, but everything else is off, is ready to be pulled, but that one straight axle just does, like we're throwing stuff at it. Like
I remember you guys were like banging on it, pretty.
Yeah, cause like, bro, an axle job is super simple. Like you just pop it out, throw in a new axle, and that's it, right? But for some reason, this axle doesn't want to pop out.
And this is day 2, right? That you're trying to get this axle
off?
Off?
Well, I mean, it's day 1 because day 2, like Saturday, I only worked on it for like probably 2 hours.
Okay.
So it wasn't really like a whole day working on it. Today was a whole day.
And you guys were just stuck on that axle?
You had that one axle, like just...
Do you remember how you got it off the first time? Have you gotten...
Yeah, I mean, I changed the clutch before in the car before. But it was just... It's literally like you just get the pry bar.
So last time you weren't having these type of issues on the first time? Oh, so
you literally just get the pry bar and just pop.
Yeah.
Like you just hit it and it pops out.
Like what you guys were trying to do?
Yeah.
Except that it actually worked?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we're like, bro, like something's up. It doesn't want to come out at all. It's like literally stuck.
Damn.
So we got this one tool that like you can break like bearings and all that. It's like a long pole with like a weighted handle, and you just like straight bang. You know,
bring out the
straight out the heavy hitters.
And then you had your uncle too, who's buff as fuck, bringing it too. Yeah, you couldn't get it in. Damn. So it's just something's up then. It's not a matter of
Yeah, I mean the worst. Like we're seriously trying to figure out like all these workarounds. It's like the worst case scenario, bro. Is you're gonna have to pull the engine as well.
Damn, fuck that. So but the cool thing is though, Majid's dad has his auto shop.
Yeah,
so you could kind of go in there
and work.
Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah, and you have like all the tools.
Yeah,
it's not like struggling at your house in your garage.
Yeah.
Bro, like if I was doing it at the garage, bro, it would have been like
that would have been a disaster. Yeah.
Straight confetti.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way.
And then you gonna cut up some footage and put that up maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Are you gonna do on this channel or another channel? Well, wherever you upload it,
I'll throw it up.
Yeah.
Tell you guys. We probably should do it like probably on both of them or something.
Yeah, could work.
Cause I mean the one I'm gonna do, I'm probably just gonna like
if you want to do like a channel for your loot or for your shop.
Yeah.
Like just different stuff that you're working on at the shop. We could do a new channel for that or something like that.
Yeah. But man, like this one axle, like I was even like Omar, like an employee over there. He's like he's my age, a year older. Dude, I was like, he's making fun of me, you know, because like, bro, all day one axle and we still didn't even get it out. It's like,
so how many hours do you think you'd say you worked on? Like,
I got there around 11 till 5
till closing.
Yeah,
damn. That sucks. So when are you gonna go back, tomorrow or
tomorrow? Try to figure out another way to get this axle out.
You just gotta,
Because I mean, literally, that's the only thing left. Because we took out all the starter, all the bolts for the transmission is pretty much off. I mean, there's a couple holding it, so it doesn't, you know, it's not all jiggly.
Yeah.
Starters out, shift cables are out, slave cylinders is out.
So
everything,
said fuck you guys.
All the exhausts are all out. I was scared about the exhaust when I was trying to break it, because those things are notorious to just straight snap. Because
the exhaust?
Yeah, because like exhaust bolts, right? They get really hot, and then they cool down. They get really hot, so they start getting brittle. So when you're starting to like, and I mean you put like WD-40 or PB Blaster to get all the rust off. Yeah. But sometimes when you straight are putting that pressure, it just straight snaps, and then you get like, I was like, bro.
Then you don't need another problem. Yeah. So hopefully it all goes well though, dude.
Yeah. This I don't know. It's like one of the weirdest situations.
It's funny because you said how before the first time that it was just kind of everything was cooperating. Yeah. And now this shit, it's one of those things that you just
yeah. It's always something. There's always a problem doing something. Yeah. It never like goes out like totally smooth. Because I was even talking to because I mean, how long my dad's been like working on cars. Right. I was like, dude, have you ever like have you ever had an axle that never came out? He was like, we had axles that are like, you know, that are stubborn, but they end up coming out anyways. Nothing like this where like we're hitting it and it doesn't move at all. It's not even like a little. You don't like even see a little bit of a hope.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, are you guys slowly like making progress, or it's just not giving?
It's like literally like just hitting straight the floor. there's no give at all.
Damn. Yes. I'm curious to see how you guys eventually figure it out, though. And you should put all that in the vlog.
Yeah,
so that'd be cool.
Like, and I'm like reading at how people take it out.
Oh yeah.
Like on forums. Everybody's, oh yeah, dude, I just got a plastic hammer, just hit it a little bit.
So is this you then? Is this your car? I guess.
Yeah, and then somebody's like, oh yeah, I did it. Like I just, you know, used the pry bar and just hit it. It's like, bro, we done all this. It's still nothing.
Damn, well that sucks, man. Well, you guys are gonna get it eventually, but it's just a pain in the ass right now.
Yeah. So what about what'd you do? Oh, today did you just watch the movie?
Yeah, today I just watched the movie, and then right before class, and just got out of class and just came through. Cause you had been telling me about this one. Obviously, I heard of it. I remember when it came out and stuff. Yeah. But I just never seen it. And then I got this confused with another one, with Shaun of the Dead, I think.
You know, no, I think I sent you one also. There was zombies, aliens.
Yeah, I remember that
like
one.
Vampires.
And then there was another one, like another zombie apocalypse, but they're all like kind of horror comedy. So I kind of
lumped them all together.
Yeah, I just got this confused. I was like, oh, I think it's one of those. And then I even thought, like, because of the title, because it has versus evil in it. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a zombie movie, like another zombie horror comedy or whatever, Zombieland or something like that. And I asked you, and I was like, wait, I think I know about. I think I've seen this, or I know this one. There's zombies in it, right? You're like, nah.
No,
I was like, really? I was like, no zombies. I was like, shit, never mind then.
I mean, the ending. I mean, I was like, maybe you thought the ending guy was like a zombie. That's what I was trying to think. I was like, bro, but it was like, no, there's not zombies.
Nah, there's no zombies for sure. It's not a zombie movie. And then, yeah, spoiler alert, just so anybody.
Yeah, I mean, when did this come out?
2010. So.
Yeah, so I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah. So when's the last time you seen it? You just.
I saw it like last weekend, maybe.
Okay, so it's still fresh. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So this one, I like this movie, man, because before I was never really like a big fan of like
horror comedies.
Yeah, but then I kind of just go in there. You just gotta look at them more like a comedy, and then ever since like Zombieland, I think it was the first one that I was like, oh shit, this is pretty dope. So this one I went in there just thinking like, okay, obviously it's gonna be comedy, like, you know. So then it started off
like a legit horror movie
with the college kids. And going on like a little trip.
Camp.
Yeah, like a little getaway. And then they see these hillbillies. So it's kind of like, it has those elements of like Wrong Turn and like Evil Dead with the cabin and shit. And then the college kids and all that.
Yeah, like they try to do like those type of tropes and all that.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, this is like a Wrong Turn, but kind of like comedy version. So then you have the hillbillies, which I thought Dale and Tucker were going to be one of those frat boys. And then, because you know how they were like the first ones introduced, and then from their perspective, they're looking at the hillbillies like they're the crazy ones. Yeah, they're evil or
like
So they're kind of scared of them, and then so I was thinking like, okay, it's gonna like the antagonists are gonna be the hillbillies, and then these frat boys are gonna
like how
they're gonna fight them off or something
like a normal horror movie.
Yeah, and Dale and Tucker. So, but then. When after they get out of like the liquor store, I think, and then they're talking to each other. They say Dale and Tucker, and so they say their names, and then they're like, "Oh, just talk to her, man." He's like, and that girl right there, yeah, he's checking out that chick, and then he's like, "So."
And I don't, or he was like, "Yeah, tell them like we have what is a vacation home?"
Yeah, vacation home, because they really do have a vacation home.
And he was like, dude, they're rich, man. They grew up with vacation homes.
Yeah, like, that's not gonna impress him. He's like, well, she's a human being, so just go talk to her, you know? And then he goes over there, and then that's when you kind of see
but he also tells them, like, whatever they say, you have to laugh.
Yeah, smile and laugh, you know, just be yourself or something like that. And don't forget to smile and laugh, whatever. So he goes over there with this thing where he looks like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
And then... That's kind of where you establish that you start seeing that they're looking at each other from completely different perspectives.
Yeah, it's like, bro, it's like where it's just opposite.
Right, because they're regular people. Like, you know, when the audience gets to see Dale and Tucker when they interact, they're just regular people. But then when you see it from the perspective,
the point of view of the college kids,
they're like, holy shit, like they're all scared. So then when he approaches them. He looks all scary, and then he tries to do that laugh, and it sounds super creepy.
But he's like, "Oh, you guys going camping?"
Yeah. And everybody's like, that dude's like, "Hey, man!" Like he's like, oh, like defensive. Like
he goes like in like a karate stance.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Hey, where'd you get in the car?" And they all get in, and they just jet out, and he's kind of like, "What the hell?" So he's like, "See, man, I shouldn't have talked to him." So then, next thing I remember, I'm not trying to go break down, but. I think when it really gets started is when they're out there skinny dipping, but Dale and Tucker are out there fishing. And then the chick falls off the rock and hits herself.
Yeah, because Dale was like, Tucker.
Yeah,
and then she was like, what? And then she slips.
Yeah, and then they
rescue her out of the
they rescue her out of the water because she didn't come up.
Yeah,
she's knocked out.
And like when they're pulling her out, like I guess that one blonde chick.
The other chick,
she saw. And did she scream? Or did she go? I think she screamed.
Yeah, and then I think they're like, "Oh, we got your friend."
Yeah.
Or something. And then she goes like, "Oh," she panics and tells everybody, and then everybody like starts getting out. And then when they come back with that one dude, what's his name?
The crazy
Chad. Yeah. Chad.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Frat boy name.
Yeah. And Chad comes over there and he sees them now leaving with the. I guess with the chick in the boat.
Yeah.
So then they're kind of like, oh shit! Like from their perspective, they
think they
attacked her and they took her. Yeah.
And then that one one kid, the driver, he was like, yeah, I think I saw him eating her face.
Yeah. Sometimes so, like everything just gets misconstrued.
Yeah.
And as it goes on, it just keeps getting worse and worse. But so I think what I thought was the funniest scene was when they actually go to the vacation home with a little cabin, which is like a little shitty cabin.
Yeah.
And then
The fixer upper.
Yeah. Which they love it,
Yeah.
but you know. So when the frat people, well, all the college kids go over there, and then you see was it Tucker? He's trying to saw through the log, yeah, and then right in the middle is a beehive. so the college kids are pulling up. Meanwhile, like in the back of
it was that one guy when he was like,
yeah,
like he was like, bro, they're probably just like normal people.
They sent him, like the whole group's kind of a little distance, and then they sent him like, just go, and he goes by himself, kind of from there.
Because he was even saying, he was like, bro, they're probably it doesn't mean that they're killers.
Yeah.
And then
so then he goes out there and he starts approaching like the front door of the cabin. Then all of a sudden Tucker comes from like
the side of the house,
with the chainsaw. But it's just because the bees are all swarming all over him. So he's like waving his chainsaw around.
Yeah, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, it looked like that. Yeah. And he's just trying to like swat him or trying to get away from the bees, dude. But he thinks he's coming at him, of course. And then he starts running, and then all of a sudden he like runs into the like yeah,
because Tucker like kind of runs past him like on the side.
Yeah.
And then he's keep running like kind of like wait a second.
And because they're making eye to eye contact, and that dude's not looking in front of him, and he runs straight into like a branch or something.
Yeah, like a spear kind of branch.
Yeah, it's like really sharp, and he just completely kills himself.
Yeah.
And I was laughing.
And then like the bee lands on his nose, and then I think he kind of realizes.
Yeah,
like,
he realized like, oh shit, it's because the bees.
Yeah.
But then by that time it's too late.
Straight
and he's dead.
dead.
Yeah. Dude, that was probably my favorite part, the most funniest.
Yeah, I like the movie because you see it in the point of view of like what like the killers would have been, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a horror movie, it would have been, you know, like you always see it in the point of view of the frat people.
Yeah.
And then you always relate to like how the frat people are.
Mm-hmm.
You never like, oh, you know what, these people are probably straight humans anyways.
Yeah. And it would in horror movies, I mean, you get that POV shot, but you don't ever get like their thoughts or interactions or anything like that.
And like how like just normal that they are.
Yeah. Well, in this case.
Yeah, they were straight normal.
Yeah, this is just a simple like a misunderstanding, which is why it was so funny. It was brilliant because of that, because it was just 100% just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
All the deaths and everything, dude.
And when what's the main chick that was her?
Oh, Ellison.
Yeah.
Allie, right?
Yeah, because he was like, yeah, called me Allie.
Yeah.
When she was like digging the outhouse. And they were like, oh my god, they're making her dig her own grave.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then they were like, okay, we're just gonna charge them.
That part was crazy. That whole scene.
Yeah, and then like that one kid like tried to get him with the spear.
Yeah.
And like he turned around and he stabbed himself.
Yeah. Well,
he like tripped or something.
But I think like when he fell into the hole, he landed on top of his spear and just
straight.
And then probably the second funniest scene was when the other dude who tried to like tackle him, tackle Tucker, and he fell in the wood chipper. Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious.
And then like they go back and he's like, I think I know what this is.
Oh yeah,
it's a suicide pact.
Yeah, because now they're all confused. Like, what the hell's going on? Like, how come all these people are dying? Obviously, they're not killing him, but
yeah, like he was like, bro, this kid just jumped right in the wood chipper.
Yeah. And then that girl gets knocked out again. So then she's out, so they can't really get answers.
Yeah, get the communication again.
So then now the group is just getting more and more like, damn, these people were fucking
straight
hostile.
Killers. Yeah. And then that one, and Chad, he's getting a little too.
Yeah, Chad by this point starts becoming like a straight douchebag.
Yeah.
Because now he's the. Because they're kind of like, oh, let's get out of here. Like, what? No.
Yeah, now Chad's becoming straight psycho.
Yeah, now he's being vocal about it. Like,
yeah.
It's us versus them. Like, we have to stay here and
kill them off. Because they're talking about, like, dude, we need to just go get the police.
Right.
And then Chad was like, no, we can handle this.
Right. And then also, too, in the beginning of the movie, he tells a story about the Memorial Day Massacre.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a little bit later, when Allie's trying to do like the mediation between Dale and
Chad.
He mentions that story again, but this time he reveals that his mom was like a victim pretty much, and they killed his dad and all that stuff. So then it shows a little bit of a motive, I guess.
Yeah.
Why he's the only one going so hard on these hillbillies is because he hates these hillbillies because of something that happened to his parents.
Yeah.
That his mom gave.
Like got raped or something.
No, well, that comes later.
Oh, yeah, that's probably at the
yeah,
end.
that's the little twist.
Yeah.
But at this point, he just reveals that they made his dad watch, and they were going to try to torture the mom. But she, like, stabs him and gets away, but then they still got
They killed the dad.
Yeah, so his body was never recovered. So then you're like, okay, so he hates these hillbillies.
Yeah, so and then Dale was like, dude,
I was 6 at the time. It was supposed to be 20 years before that.
Yeah.
He's like, I had nothing to do with that.
And then I think he says, like, no, but it's your people or something.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, but it was one of your kind or something like that. So then eventually everybody gets killed off. It was kind of funny, too, when they're in the house before it got set on fire. And, like, they had the black dude with, like, the braids. And then there was that other chick. It was, like, and then I think it was, like, 4 of them. And they start accidentally, like, killing each other off.
Yeah, like, one...
that dude had, like, it was like a weed whacker.
Weed whacker, yeah.
And he accidentally got that chick in the face. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he gets set on fire.
Yeah.
And then the other chick tries to put him out, but throws like gasoline on
extra
her.
gas.
Yeah, and then he starts burning. It was all chaos, dude. So then it just comes down to the final showdown is just Chad and Dale.
Well,
because Tucker's already.
Well, they get into the truck.
Him. Wait. Yeah.
No, because they captured him before and they cut off his finger.
Right.
And that's when, because they captured him when they took his dog. Remember they're trying to like rescue him,
and they're doing the shootout with the nail gun.
Yeah,
that was crazy. So then,
no, but when they like lit the house on fire.
Yeah, they got away in the truck, right?
And then like they crashed.
Allie, Tucker, and Dale.
Yeah, and then they crash, and I think Allie and
right before they get away, they see Chad is still alive after the house exploded.
Yeah, and he's all like burnt.
Yeah, he looks super crazy, and he's coming at him.
Yeah, that's why I thought he thought it was a zombie movie because he could have kind of looked like a zombie.
Mm-hmm. No, I had never even seen any of that. Yeah. But yeah. So then he tries to come at him or whatever, but they take off. But then they end up crashing because Dale's being dumb and he's not paying attention.
Yeah, I think he's like looking back.
Yeah, and then they just crash into a tree. And then by the time he wakes up, she's gone
and Tucker's like by a tree saying like he took her.
Yeah. And he's like, whoa, and he uses the dog to get to him, and then that's kind of like where the final showdown is.
Yeah, in that it was like a lumber.
I don't know what you would call it. It's like
because it's not a lumber yard. It's where they like cut trees.
Yeah, it's kind of like old little rusty
yeah, I forgot
building.
what they actually call it.
Yeah,
like have you seen like Axemen?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like where like they straight cut trees and like chop them all up for shipment.
Yeah,
and then
so then they're in there and
Tucker, did you notice? Did you notice like how they tried to do like the Sam Raimi when Tucker was getting all suited up? You know how like in Sam Raimi in like Evil Dead how they do those quick flashes.
Oh, okay,
those quick cuts of like how like him all getting all ready.
Yeah.
I think they tried to like do a little homage to that.
Yeah. I can see that. I didn't think about that, but yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, I was like looking at like all the like things that I think they got from.
Because they're like referencing kind of
other horror movies, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre when he's running,
he's swinging and all crazy, and like we said, like like Evil Dead.
Evil Dead with the cabin.
I even feel like Wrong Turn because it's like hillbillies and stuff.
Yeah,
pretty sure Wrong Turn they already had a few of them out by then.
And obviously like frat.
Yeah, and then the whole the frat boys, the college kids. Who are out there just drinking and being stupid and smoking shit. The whole cliche. They played into that.
Yeah, because they even sort of like, we forgot the beer. And then they all...
Yeah. But they pulled out like a joint.
Yeah.
Smoking. And oh yeah, I just remember that part in the beginning with the cops when the cop pulls up on him.
Yeah, and
and he looks like he's giving head.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was hilarious. It goes out with no shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the ending though. That's when we get the reveal, like the little twist, which Chad doesn't even know about. They inside of this cabin, they happen to find this like old news article.
Yeah.
And it's from the Memorial Day massacre that Chad was talking about.
Yeah. So the Memorial Day massacre was an actual
event that occurred. But the thing was that Chad's dad was a hillbilly. Well, his mom got raped by a hillbilly, pretty much.
Yeah.
So they tried to tell him, like, right when he was trying to attack him, like, you're half hillbilly. He's like,
yeah, no.
Yeah, he was on denial.
Yeah, because when he was like, because he always thought himself of like all.
Yeah, he thought he was way above
like
other people.
Above class.
Yeah.
Because even when he was like trying to hit on Allison, he's like, dude, we're from different cloth.
Yeah, we're from a different cloth.
And Allison was a straight
farmer or something. She grew up on a farm or something like that. He didn't know that. He just thought, he assumed she was like him. She was kind of trying to tell him, like, what? Like,
yeah, I'm not like upper, like, because he's all like, we're upper class and all that.
Yeah. But then he finds out he's a hillbilly and he's all in denial. Because the news article, I'm pretty sure it's the same actor. It's like, oh, this looks like a lot like, the other guy, Chad, because it was like totally him.
Yeah, pretty much identical.
With like a beard or something.
Yeah.
And, what's his name? Dale throws that stuff that he's
allergic to.
Yeah, or he gives him something for his asthma or something like that. And then he pretty much after that he just like kind of spazzes out and like falls out the building or something.
Yeah. Did that remind you of because it was like in a barn. I thought it was like Friday the 13th when I think it was those bikers.
Are you talking about Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Part 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the bikers, like they I think he gets hung out or something.
I'm not too sure.
I don't really.
But for sure they're in the barn and they had that whole thing going.
Yeah.
So that might have played into.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, and he just falls and pretty much dies from there, right?
Yeah.
And then
But Chad doesn't die, right? He's
No, I think he died. Doesn't he?
No, I think he goes like insane or something.
Huh. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I thought he died after that. But I don't know. I'll probably have to watch that again.
Yeah, the ending.
Yeah, so damn, I just saw it today, but I could have sworn, I don't know, I thought he died. But then they had then they showed Tucker. I thought he was gonna die, but he didn't. So he's like in the hospital.
Yeah.
Dale comes and visits him, and then he's telling him like, dude, have you asked her out yet? Talking about Allie.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, no, but whatever. He's like, but we're gonna go bowling or something like that. So then they end up going bowling, and he gets the kiss. Right?
Yeah. Straight the ending. It was kind of like a love story.
Yeah. And then there's this other old man who's like an older hillbilly.
Oh yeah. He's like
in the
because he was trying to get like tips from Dale.
Yeah. So pretty much like what the same thing happened. What happened to Dale earlier in the movie kind of happened to him. He tries to talk to the chick and everything goes wrong.
Yeah, it's like all misunderstanding.
Yeah. And then pretty much that's how it ends. But yeah, all in all, it was pretty cool. I liked it.
What would you rate it?
For its genre?
Yeah, for its genre.
For its genre, I give it like a 80.
Yeah.
Or like a high 70s, 80.
I get it like 80. So yeah, 80, 85.
Mm-hmm. And it's pretty cool because, like I like Zombieland a little bit more, but this is kind of more impressive because I'm sure like the budget was smaller because they didn't like Zombieland. You could go wherever. Like they had
a budget,
different sets, different locations. They had obviously like big stars that like Woody Harrelson and all that stuff. So that one should have
been like a good movie.
Yeah. And it was, but this, I noticed that they did a lot. Like it was pretty funny for like the limited sets and locations that they had,
Yeah. I also like I like the idea of going into the perspective of
that was cool. Yeah,
what you would have thought would have been the bad people.
Mm-hmm. That was kind of original. I don't think I've seen something like that. I don't think I've ever seen like a misunderstanding type thing like that. That got that far, you know.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't happen so often that they make movies like that, and it worked. It worked really well for the comedy aspect of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I give it an 80, and for sure recommend it.
Especially if you like horror movies too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think like horror fans would enjoy, you know, the misunderstanding. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, you see all these horror movies. Like we watch so many horror movies, you know, and it's always like there's really no misunderstanding. You know, Michael Myers is evil.
Yeah. Everybody.
There's. You know, you can't. There's no misunderstanding going on at all. That food just straight stabbing fools.
Yeah.
But like with this one, like you could be like, oh, you know what? I could see myself, you know, in the frat people's shoes of like, you know, we're camping and then we see some crazy fools.
Yeah, especially because it's a whole different world from what they're used to.
Yeah.
So they're looking at these people like they're like scary and shit, because they look all dirty, and then it just reminded me of Wrong Turn, and then so they're all kind of like, oh shit. But then these people are kind of like, oh, they're just, you know.
Yeah, just
they're
weird.
They're just regular people, and they're looking at the frat people like they're, yeah, like they pretty much think they're better than themselves.
Yeah.
So that was a cool play. I remember you had told me that, and I had like when I was watching, I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, I think I remember you telling me about how it's
misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's being told from two different eyes. Two different views and stuff, but it worked for me, so it was cool. But anything coming up? Have you heard of this movie called Phoenix Forgotten, dude?
No,
I don't know. Like, I kind of want to watch it because it's kind of one of those thrillers, but I don't know if you want to watch the trailer or not, or if you want to just go in trusting it. Like,
well, has it came out?
Yeah, it just came out on Friday. And I was scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah.
And I saw like, you know, those sponsored trailers.
Yeah. I hate those things.
Because I don't think this movie got a lot of push. I know, right? Because now you're kind of like, what the hell? They're fucking.
Yeah, they're infiltrating everything.
Yeah. So I saw it on there, and then once I noticed that it was kind of like a thriller, I was like, maybe I should just not watch this trailer. And
has it gotten like good reviews?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the reviews right now. Just the Fandango fans give it like 4.5. 4.5 stars out of 5. But Rotten Tomatoes has it at 50. But I don't know out of how many reviews.
Yeah, so it could be. It's like a.
So it's at 50, and then this is.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to watch the trailer. I probably. I was thinking, like, why don't I really like trailers at all? One is they show too much, obviously.
My bad. It's 3.5 stars out of 5 for the fans, not 4.5, but 3.5. So it's like a 70%.
Yeah, I think that tells me, like, you know,
it could be like your preference and stuff. I could give you like the synopsis.
I just want to go in straight 100%
blind.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, we could probably watch that.
Because I was thinking, like, dude, like, I mean, I know exactly what's gonna happen in the new It, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've already watched It.
You know the iconic scene. Yeah. You know there's gonna be the gutter scene and all that stuff.
But I was like, dude, why don't I still want to watch the trailer? You know? Yeah. And I think it's because I don't want to be.
You just don't even want to get.
I don't want to be disappointed.
I know. I want to tell you something about it that I think will get you hyped for it. It doesn't really.
It's because I just don't want to have any expectations. I just want to just go in it like super.
That's kind of the best way to do it, to be honest. You know.
So then I have like when you're just straight disappointed, the movie could be good, and like some things like disappoint you with it, and then you're like, you know, then you go in, you know, thinking it's gonna be a bad movie, and you already have like that point of view going in.
And then they also have this. Terra Vista, so we probably watch
that.
Yeah,
so watch it for the cheap.
That's the cool thing about we go to like a certain theater that has them for cheap, so that way if they suck, we're like, oh, we only spent like $7.
Yeah. Because like if you spend some like legit money.
Yeah, like I went with my girl to go watch Unforgettable. When I told you, it's like one of those like relationship ex-wife and crazy baby mom movies, and then it was like $28 for both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and And then if it's not like, if it's like,
that was actually pretty cool, whatever. But yeah, if it would have sucked, it's like we could watch it for half the price. So at Terrace, it's kind of like a matinee, I guess, whatever. But I wonder if we go early, if we could probably get them even cheaper. Matinee style,
maybe.
You know? But yeah, if you want, we'll watch Phoenix Forgotten. It just came out on Friday. We can do a review on that or something.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool. I don't know. I tell you, I only watched a little bit of the trailer, and I read the synopsis. I was like, it could have some potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
because I remember like
the reviews aren't awesome, so we can't go in there expecting 80.
I remember like one of the best straight feelings I've ever had was this was like when Devil May Cry for the PlayStation 2.
Damn, this is throwback.
Yeah,
right
throwback memory right here. I was buying like, straight buying games for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just go to Target and my dad was like, "Yeah, what games do you want for Christmas or whatever?"
Yeah,
because he doesn't know what to get.
Yeah, of course.
And this was like PlayStation 2 kind of barely came out,
and
I was picking out like just random games, and I picked out Devil May Cry. I had no idea what that game is at all.
You didn't see any ads.
No, I was like, dude, what is?
Like, did it have a cool cover at least?
Not really.
No,
I picked out some terrible games too. Like what was it, Kinetic or something like that? It's like some like people that are straight motorcycles or something.
Oh, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
I forgot what the name is called, or what the game is called, but yeah, they're like motorcycles. That game was kind of.
It's kind of like Tron, but.
Yeah, but they're like
they're actually like they put like their hands are like the wheel or something like that.
They're holding onto wheels or something.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And they're like doing all these tricks like that.
Yeah.
That game was kind of bad.
Whack, kind of dead.
Yeah, but I picked up Burnout, the first one.
I used to do that too, though. Jig, now I think about it, I bought games before that.
You had no idea.
Yeah, and my brothers used to buy, like, remember we had that game, Project Overkill?
Yeah,
with the homies with the guns and all the shit. And then there was another one. That was kind of scary for its time. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, it was like one of those little kind of like horror games. It was like.
Yeah, like when
I remember like spider kind of alien type of thing. I forgot what it was called. Do you remember?
Nah. Like when you got Vigilante 8. Did you know anything?
No, we got Vigilante 8 without even knowing what it was, and we ended up like
it was like a straight one of your favorite games.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I got Devil May Cry, and I was like, bro, like, I was like, oh, this could be a bad game.
The ones for me that were bad were the ones after movies. Like I was like, remember Blade 2 came out, and I went and bought the game because I liked the movie, and it was kind of whack.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're just like, oh, we'll just sell based off the name.
Yeah, really like the what's it called?
And then I had another game.
Street Fighter, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Which is straight weird.
Playing the All-American?
The All-American Guile.
Yeah. So back to what you were saying though about Devil May Cry.
Yeah,
it ended up being really good.
Like it was like one of like a straight great game. Like one of my all-time favorite games.
Mm-hmm. That's the Ebony and Ivory, right? The black and white guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I was like, bro, like.
So you're saying
like when you go in like with zero understanding of anything, and it's like straight great.
Mm-hmm. That's the best. Yeah, that's a good feeling. That's how I felt about watching that movie Arrival. I didn't know anything. Like I just knew aliens.
Yeah.
And I think we already talked about this. I was expecting like War of the Worlds or some shit, or fucking Independence Day or something like that.
Yeah, like when you were telling me, I thought like
something like that.
First Independence Day, but then when you're saying, oh, it's really good, and I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna be like Alien or Aliens.
No, but it had a completely different.
Yeah,
twist.
It was like totally different.
Yeah, because I was thinking too, I'm like, where's the attack or like what?
Yeah, the action.
Yeah, but there wasn't much of that, but it still just had like a cool storyline. So yeah, we'll go watch this. Hopefully, it's better than we think. I don't really have any expectations. I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
We could probably go watch that this upcoming week or this weekend, because I don't really have much to do. Like last week I had like
midterms,
2 tests. Yeah, for 2 different classes. This week I'm cool, so we could go watch that whenever and do a review on that.
Yeah, the only problem with me this week is straight clutch
time. Yeah, hopefully you could get that fixed though. When do you have so let's say you get that axle out, you'll be up and running that same day, you think? Or then it's gonna take another day, you think, to drop everything or pull out the because you still have to pull out the tranny and stuff, right?
Yeah, no, The tranny is like coming out like
Okay.
5 minutes after that axle's done.
So let's say you.
Well, I just gotta wait for the clutch and flywheel to come in.
Okay.
Because those should be coming Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay, Wednesday, Thursday. So best case scenario, you'll be up and running by like Thursday.
Best case scenario, yeah.
Best case. Worst case.
Worst case, another
like,
week.
The shit can't come off, and then the package gets delayed,
or it's like the wrong part.
Yeah, and all this stuff. That's worst case.
Yeah.
But hopefully you'll be up and running, and then we could go and.
Yeah, I mean,
movies.
I got a light flywheel, stage 1 racing clutch.
Why don't you do stage 2? Is that nah?
Nah, I mean, I didn't want to push it, like, because I mean it's a little extra money. I didn't want to also push it.
I remember I had a homie who had a stage 2 clutch, and he had an old school Accord, and he thought he was the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool because the way it grabs pretty good.
Yeah,
right?
it grabs legit.
Yeah, so it was just pretty much like a stock Accord, but he had like some little. It was kind of quick because of that clutch. That's all he had was that stage 2 clutch, and it was light as shit.
Yeah.
It was like the 1990. I think it was the 93 before they switched the body style.
The lightweight flywheel, they say it makes like you can feel a real difference because it's less strain on the engine, right? So the car revs really fast. So they say like, oh, you know, it makes it a little more difficult to drive because when you press in the clutch and you let it go, the thing drops really quick, so you can stall easily. But it doesn't take all that much torque to spin the flywheel, so you get more torque going actually to the wheels.
Okay.
Torque and horsepower going to the wheels.
Right. And for people that don't know, I don't know a lot about this shit. Not too much. Yeah, but just obviously knows more because his dad has the shop and he's been around that stuff more. So I kind of just try to kind of get what you're
understand.
Saying. Yeah. Which is cool. So when you can explain it, it's kind of for people that are listening that don't know anything like me, kind of you look for it to make sense.
Yeah. So it's like when you put like on the you can feel when you put the AC on and you try to step on it. Yeah, it's not. You can be like I'm losing horsepower.
Yeah.
Because your engine's having to turn the AC compressor now too. So it's a little bit more strain on the engine, which robs you of horsepower and torque.
That makes sense.
So like with the lightweight flywheel, you're not having to move this straight heavy plate. You're moving an 8-pound plate instead of 18 or whatever it is. So it's a lot easier to spin.
Okay. And you have to break that in, jig? Like, is that one of those things?
The clutch you have to break in.
Yeah.
So like I think 700 miles is like what they tell you.
After that, you can start.
Then you can start
popping it, just test it out, or what?
Straight testing out that grab, grab capacity.
Yeah. Nah, dude. So, my car is just straight stock. I just haven't done anything to it. I need to go get my brakes done. Though.
Yeah, bro, that's what you really need to do.
I think I could go to AutoZone and just get. Won't they just hook me up with some pads? I think
you're gonna have to machine your rotors, bro.
What do you mean? You think so?
Yeah. The way it pulses like that, yeah.
Nah, fuck it.
It's gonna still do the same thing.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. What's it called?
Because your rotors are warped. So you know they're all. I'm exaggerating it, right? It's all wavy. So whenever your brakes hit, it clamps on to a thick piece, and then it hits like a thin piece, and that's where it starts vibrating.
No, I get what you're saying.
So that's why when you machine the rotors, it flattens the whole surface down to the exact same measurement. So when your brakes hit, it's all even.
Okay. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I had that done before.
Yeah.
I think I had that done on.
Because if it was just the pads, you just hear it make the grinding noise. That's when it's metal to metal.
Yeah.
And that's bad too, because you're gonna have to just change your rotors anyways, or you're gonna have to machine it or change your rotors depending on how bad like you.
I gotta go do that soon, huh?
Yeah.
Before it gets any worse.
Because are they grinding or is
I don't hear the grinding though. I don't really hear noise. Sometimes when I hit the brakes, I kind of you do feel that
the pulse.
Yeah, but no, I haven't heard anything crazy yet. Usually my sensor will start coming on, and it comes on like every once in a while. It just says like break, you know.
Yeah.
So I already know how to change it. But
Yeah, don't go metal to metal. If you go metal, then
you're kind of screwed, right?
yeah.
Once you start
Especially
hearing
if
that.
like the sensor
Yeah.
like if you start breaking on the sensor, then you break your sensor as well. So instead of just a straight regular brake job, now you have to buy a sensor as well.
Yeah, fuck all that. Yeah, I'll do that soon. I just procrastinate when it comes to that, especially too, 'cause I don't want to spend any money on that shit. But I mean, if you wait, the longer you wait, probably the more you're gonna spend it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You gotta come by phone and like learn a little bit.
Yeah.
So then when your hyena has some problems, you don't look like a little hyena straight.
Trying to fix it. I know. Hey,
Not even straight calling people.
I know.
Hey, can you fix my car?
Oh fuck, dude. Anything serious like that, I'm not gonna be able to fuck with it. I don't even want to try to fuck with it because I don't even.
Yeah, but I mean, oil change, brakes.
Oil change, I don't know. Brakes, I could just change the tire, but that's about it.
Yeah, you need to know how to oil change, bro.
The thing about the oil change, I go to that spot right there by the pad, or right by what's it called? Gadget Tech, and they slap in the car wash with the oil change. I just go over there. You know what I'm talking about? Was it the
it's like
Deer Creek or whatever?
Express.
Yeah, it had a old owner before, and then it changed. I used to go there because a couple of Mike's homies used to work there, and they used to do everything for me for the low, like under the table type thing.
Yeah.
I used to shoot them like $20, and they would like do the transmission flush, do the oil change and all that shit. And they would just pocket it, you know. They wouldn't like
Go to the
system because I would have to go on a certain day when the boss isn't there.
Yeah.
And then
did I ever tell you this one guy came over to him, like my dad, asking him to do stuff under the table?
Oh yeah. What happened with that again?
So
what
like,
did he want to get done?
So he wanted I forgot what he wanted done, but he wanted something, right? Like legit.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah. How about I just pay you under the table?
Mm-hmm. But your dad couldn't do it or something?
Well, my dad was like, dude, I own this shop.
Uh-huh.
He's like, yeah, I know that, but like we'll do it under the table.
He's like, I'll pay you something, right?
But it doesn't make sense. It's like,
yeah.
No, but I own.
He was talking to him like it feels like an employee.
Yeah.
And he was gonna come up, but
where like he's only, like the employee makes, says, like I forgot what the hour rate is. I mean, it's not an hour rate really. Uh-huh. It's flat rate.
Uh-huh.
But like the computer tells you how many hours a job takes.
Yeah.
And then that's what you charge.
So, but since your dad's the owner, it's like, well, what do you mean? Like, under the table, like...
It's still going to go to the business, like it's going to the business.
Yeah.
There's no under the table.
Yeah, when you're the owner or whatever. Because it's not like your dad's going to do a quick little scam or whatever, like on himself. Like, how stupid. But that dude wasn't getting that?
No, right? He was like, I know. He was like, I know, but we'll just do it like, not on the shop. Yeah. Like, dude, I'm going to charge you the exact same amount.
Yeah.
But yeah. Come by, fool, and like learn a little bit. Yeah. At least learn how to do an oil change, bro.
Like, I was thinking about it today because I knew you guys were going to go back. Because when I was there on Saturday, you guys said, oh, we'll just... Obviously, you guys are closed on Sunday. Like, oh, we'll just go at it again on Monday. Yeah. I thought about it, but I couldn't today because I had homework in between classes. So, probably... If you're still there, probably Wednesday. Because Wednesday morning, I don't have to go to that class. I just have to go to my afternoon class or whatever. I'll probably pull up on Wednesday or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then I'll probably just help you, too, with the GoPro.
Yeah, it's... I never realized how... That also takes time, bro. Like, trying to film and do the work.
I know. Because last time... Yeah, exactly. Because last time, you guys were all, like, really hands-on. Like, you can't be over there, like, selfie stick with the fucking GoPro. Like,
yeah.
You guys were all working on it hands-on.
Yeah.
And I was there to kind of just, you know, film and stuff.
Filming it a little bit.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, because, like, when you're like, you're trying to do stuff, and then you're, like, worried about a shot.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to like line you're looking at the thing, trying to line up a good shot, and then you're doing one bolt, and then you have to stop again, go to another shot. So it like makes like the whole process even like more extra time.
It's a pain. Yeah.
It's pretty much like you're doing it twice.
Yeah, nah. I'll probably come through on Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow. I might be able to tomorrow, but probably not. But Wednesday I probably could. Depends. But let me know.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be straight another puzzle of figuring out.
We'll put in the title of this episode, the Honda Prelude problems.
Yeah, if you guys have any tips,
drop in the comments. Or something. Let us know your step.
Yeah, let me know how you take out a straight non axles that are just not cooperating.
What if you just lube it up? Nothing will happen, or what?
No, because there's like a little clamp inside the thing. What we're thinking is like that thing, it's open, like it got worn out, so it's probably open, and like it just doesn't want to. It usually like collapse, and then it comes out when you pry it. But this thing probably is like way too like worn out and open that it just doesn't collapse at all.
Damn. Well, yeah, I'll come by and if anything, we'll probably throw something on the Instagram just to show what we're talking about.
Yeah, show the
little.
Like if you see the car, it's like ready, literally ready to come out, which is straight annoying. Where you just see like the tunnel.
Yeah,
it's like in Get Out, where he can see the hole.
And he's in a sunken place.
And then he's just like
he's trying to get out, but
he just can't. Yeah. It's like that. You can see the ending. You can see the goal, right. But you're just straight running on a treadmill right now.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, straight annoying.
All right, for sure.
It's legit episode though.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up here, but yeah. So, Honda Prelude is still under construction, and Dale and Tucker. Is it Tucker and Dale or Dale and Tucker versus you?
Tucker and Dale, because Dale's like in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, so
in the middle, the end.
Yeah, Tucker and Dale. You're right. Versus Evil.
Oh, one more thing, Scare LA.
Oh yeah, so we got this email from Scare LA saying that this Friday, I believe, we're recording this on Tuesday. So this Friday,
we're recording Monday, bro.
Isn't this?
Today's Monday.
Oh no, you're right. Monday. I don't know why I said Tuesday. On a Monday, I think it's just because we were just talking about Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we would go. So this Friday, they're giving us like 4-day notice, I guess, that they're gonna have a ticket pre-sale. It's called Halloween.
Yeah. I think in the email it also said like if you're early,
half off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too. And I was thinking, shit.
I'm gonna
be on the lookout for that. It said, if you're fast, you may even get half off, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, so I might have to wait until like that timer goes down to straight 0.
Yeah, because right now it's 3 days, 15 hours, 7 minutes, 4 seconds. I'm looking at it right now. And it's also going to be in a new location. You saw that?
Yeah. At
the Los Angeles Convention Center, which I don't think I've been there.
I have for like E3. And also,
is that right by Staples Center, or am I tripping?
Yeah, it's kind of down.
Is it right next to it? Like,
you've probably been there, bro. Like, did you ever go like with your dad to like the LA Marathon conventions?
My dad, he ran a shitload of marathons, but I never went to any of those.
Because I think the LA Marathon convention is.
Do they have like any car shows in there?
I don't know.
Yes. Oh,
maybe SEMA, maybe.
And then last year, do you remember if it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday? I think it was, right?
I think so.
Now it's showing just Saturday and Sunday.
Was it Friday?
I could have sworn it was 3 days. Like Friday, like at night, and then Saturday, Sunday during the day. Because that's how it was with Monsterpalooza.
So you think Scare LA is getting bigger?
That's
or maybe since Monsterpalooza was like
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking because of the turnout for Monsterpalooza that they were like, oh shit, well,
we can't do it here anymore.
Yeah, because it's too small. Well, it's not even a small place, but it's just a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know? So
that's Saturday too, like.
Yeah, which I want to go on the Saturday as opposed to Sunday. for Scare LA, this is in August. You know,
Yeah.
I know we're talking about it ahead of time.
Yeah.
But it's just because we just got this email.
I'm looking forward to it. And then once that happens, all the horror stuff is gonna start coming.
That just sets it off pretty much. And if you don't want spoilers for Universal Studios, they're gonna be there and do some announcement in there, which I kind of want to check it out.
I wanna try to avoid a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's pretty much gonna be impossible to avoid.
Did I tell you the one that they announced? It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, the
American Horror Story, right? Okay.
Because they were there last year.
They were there last year, yeah. Which I don't watch the show, but the maze was cool.
Yeah.
But I don't watch the show. You watch the show?
No.
I mean,
I watched like this first season, a little bit of it.
Yeah, I couldn't get into that show for some reason. I can't really do horror TV unless it's like more of a drama, like Walking Dead or something like that. I wouldn't really, because it's kind of tough to do horror TV because the commercial breaks kind of fuck everything up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want to
interference
with the tension that's being built. You need to just watch it all in one sitting and like no interruptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to interrupt the tension as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can't really do unless it's
like Game of Thrones. Like if there was commercials in there,
that would have fucked everything up.
Yeah, it would be probably like really.
Yeah, and then, it's got to be one of those networks where it's like
where you can go free for all.
Yeah, uncensored and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I was watching. I tried to give Penny Dreadful a shot, but it's kind of. I don't really like the whole. You know me. I don't really like when it's too much like fantasy, or not like shit that can't really happen. Happening.
Wait, is it like in the Victorian age?
I don't know. I only watched like a couple episodes, and this one she was like locked up as like a patient or something, like an insane asylum. But like it's back in the day, something like that. So I couldn't really get into that. I'm just kind of like, what? Once I start seeing like all these effects and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I was expecting something else. But so the pre-scare. Did you do the RSVP or whatever on Facebook?
No, not yet. I mean, is it gonna do anything?
I don't think so, because we're already subscribed to the email.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, do we have to sign up for anything, for notification or anything? But I was like, we're already on the email list. And I'm gonna check on Friday, like at 10 a.m. You know, it says mark your calendars. Pre-scare goes live Friday, the 29th at 10 a.m. Maybe like from like 10 to like 12, 10 and 11 or something. It's the half off. I'm thinking that's the only way. Like maybe the very.
I'm thinking just like a couple of tickets.
Or like or ticket amount, like the first 100 people. Yeah, it could be that too.
Cause like I'm like
that'd be dope though, cause they're around like what 30 something, 30, 40 bucks I think too, right?
Yeah.
So if you get like half off of that,
it'd be like, so say $40, right? Half off 20
and then 10 plus whatever fees.
Yeah.
So you get in there for like 12, 13 bucks. That's legit, dude.
Legit.
That's how you gotta do it.
But I kind of want to go into like horror nights, like a little
blind.
Yeah, a little surprised, because I just want to be like, oh snap, they have Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Or they have The Exorcist.
That'd be cool, but
it's gonna be hard.
I'm not gonna be able to do that. Like I get too hyped and I just
don't just all right.
I'll keep it from you. Yeah. I'll keep it away from you. But unless I was kind of thinking about talking about it whenever they have an announcement on here, but
you know what I'm saying? Like just go in like, oh snap.
I kind of look at what I try to tell myself is like, okay, I know it, but I don't know how the maze is gonna play out or whatever.
Yeah.
But because there's been some years where it wasn't that good.
I know, but last year was straight.
Last year was like the best since I've known about it, which I think they started doing it like in the mid 2000s or late 2000s. I think they did it and then they stopped and they brought it back or something like that. But since then, that's been like the hottest lineup. That was like they had everything.
Like, did you know? Like, was there any surprises last year? Like, did you know that there's gonna be Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, I knew the whole lineup before when we went.
Yeah,
I knew everything. I used to be at work and just check the website all the time. Yeah, and just to go and peep it out and watch the trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
But I would follow them I follow the account on Instagram at Horror Nights or whatever, and then I had the notifications turned on for that account. So it would say like, "Oh, Horror Nights is posted a video." I'd be like, "Oh shit!" I'd go on the Instagram and just check it out. And then
Yeah, but see, like you know how like you got all excited for a straight trailer. Like I want to be like that excited for when we're
When you're
filming. Yeah,
I get you.
you know.
Yeah, but I just know
It's gonna be hard for.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah.
I wish I went the year they had Evil Dead. That was the year that I fucked. I think it was 2013. I want to say that Evil Dead when the remake came out.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to go, and I saw it on YouTube, and it looked dope too.
Look
I was
legit.
like, fuck, I should have went. Yeah.
Yeah, they could have done like so many things, like when it like rains blood.
That's the one that's my regret. I hope they bring that back one day, but I don't know if they will, because I think that was the year that it came out. So
yeah,
they had it there. But this year, if I had to guess, I don't think they'll bring Halloween back because they did that 2 years in a row. But I'm down if they bring it back. I love it. But
well, they did. Oh,
they did Halloween twice, and before that they hadn't done it. They did it 2015 and 16. Before they hadn't done it since like 2009 or something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, well, it was Halloween 2, but it was like but it was like kind of like everything.
Yeah, it was like Halloween 2. It started off in the hospital, but then it started like it was just.
Did it start off? Oh yeah, it started off in the hospital.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, started off exactly like where the first one ends, where the dude from the year before it was Halloween, like the original one, and then it starts off with Michael Myers kind of falling off the balcony.
Yeah.
Well, you go in through that house with the balcony, and then I think it has Oh no, this one didn't have. Did it have Loomis when he's no? It had Laurie Strode shooting Michael Myers in the eyes, right? Yeah. So the end of that was in the second one, but so it's pretty much Halloween 2, and then it had like you going through these pumpkins and stuff. Remember that? And but I think they'll bring back.
Let's do Halloween 3, bro. Silver Shamrock.
You know what? They had a little bit of that in the year before. They had you going through the Myers house.
Yeah.
Or was it? No, it wasn't even wait, was it the Myers house or was it the other house? The Doyle house. One of those, but on the TV, it had the Silver Shamrock commercial.
Yeah?
Yeah, inside the kitchen. It was pretty dope. And then there was like trick-or-treaters, and they all had the Season of the Witch masks. And they were like really small, and they would come out of like this little tree right before you walk in the house.
Oh, it's kind of dope.
Yeah, it had like the witch, the pumpkin, and the skeleton. That's cool. It had them, so they incorporated that, which was cool just to see them pay a little like
little respect.
To Season of the Witch that everybody slept on. But yeah, it was just those two things.
I wouldn't mind doing a Season of Witch.
Full maze.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. I think everybody would be like, "What though?" Like, cause that one's kind of more like a cult following. Like,
yeah.
But
I mean, you could do so much. Like you go through like the motel, bro. They could just do it at the base motel.
Oh, I know, at the backlot thing. Yeah. But they save that they always save that for
like legit stuff.
Yeah, like I went back there, and when I went, it was the Purge. 1 year.
It was
Clowns. Walking Dead. When we went, it was the Eli Roth the Clowns thing, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember what else they had. But anyhow, I can't wait for that shit, dude.
Yeah, no.
And then
Halloween's like the best season.
Yeah, and then Horror Nights is like the best shit to go to around here. Like, well, they have Not Scary Farm, Six Flags, and all that stuff, but Horror Nights is like.
Yeah, not I told you about when I went to Not Scary Farm, right? Yeah. With my ex, and it was just straight cholos full. Oh, I was like. Yeah, 'cause it's cheap. It's like like $40 or something. Yeah.
So it's like 40 something, I think. So everybody goes.
Yeah, straight, literally like tattoos, like 18 in the back of their head.
Yeah, like, hey, I'm more scared of these ones than the fucking monsters and shit.
Yeah, and it's like, it kind of like ruins like the fun, you know?
Yeah.
Cause you don't know like how these fools are gonna like act.
Hey, bro, you can't judge them for what if they're cool people.
Yeah, the Tucker and Dale versus Evil Dead.
You know what's pretty cool with Six Flags though? I went to Six Flags Fright Fest. That's pretty cool because I kind of did kind of like a front of the line.
Yeah.
We didn't have to wait.
That one I don't think like it would be like cholo infested.
Nah, that's too far.
That's yeah. Six Flags all the way in Simi Valley.
Yeah, like Valencia. I guess.
I mean, a little bit of
That was pretty cool because then the rides are still dope. And then the lines aren't as long because people are kind of in the mazes.
Yeah.
So I got on like three or four, and then I went on all the mazes. So and then we left it a little early too.
Oh, this is another. That one camp.
Great Horror Campout.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are the same people that do the Haunted Hayride, I think.
Yeah, and they also do the movies.
What movies?
How they're doing that Halloween.
Oh, it's the same people.
Yeah.
It's like a company. 'Cause
Yeah.
I saw them on Shark Tank. They're actually on Shark Tank, yeah. And they were on there trying to get more money, and then they were gonna open like a Haunted Hayride in New York or something like that. But yeah, I saw them on there, and it's like an entertainment company where they throw these events and they camp out.
That looks so fun.
The camp looks
yeah,
legit.
looks
Have you seen a little bit of footage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some.
Like I saw people like vlogging it too.
Yeah, because don't you isn't it kind of like a treasure hunt type
Yeah,
thing?
it's like a scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt, whatever. Yeah, that's what I meant. And I mean, you're out there like in the woods, and you have like a list of things to
like
complete.
Yeah,
and then you're out there fucking zombies.
like with your friends and all that.
And I think it's like 12 hours, right? You go. I think it's probably like
it's
6
all like
to
all
6
night
or something like that. That would be pretty cool. I just gotta see how much that costs.
Gotta start doing
You gotta put that money away for all those events.
Yeah.
And I want to do 17th Door too, which is I think that's Orange County, but it's getting big. Like a lot of people talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my girl's dad's wife was asking her about it. Like it's starting to get up there. Didn't I tag you in that thing? I don't know if you watched the stuff I tagged you in. They had Hector from Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah.
And he goes in there. He did a commercial.
Yeah. Oh, what's it called, dude? But do they spit on you and all that?
No, I don't think it's that crazy. I think they do. It's a little bit more interactive, but it's not like that stupid ass one, the McCamey Manor or whatever.
Yeah, where they
San Diego.
spit on you and
I'm like, that's not even
make
cool
you throw
anymore.
up.
Yeah,
like, bro, I'm not trying to.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that. That just sounds so stupid. I was like, I don't know why these people probably get off to that type of shit.
Yeah, I think it's like what is it? The sadist stuff.
Yeah, this is too crazy.
I get those confused. Sadist and like masochist. Which ones are which?
Masochist is the ones that people like when
they like getting tortured.
Yeah, I think so.
And a sadist likes to torture people.
I think so. For sure, masochist is like you're on the receiving end.
Yeah.
But a lot of shit, and
that's weird to me. Like, yeah, I don't want to get like spit on or somebody like trying to gag me.
And then they fucking throw all this shit on you and in your face, and they smash it. Like, I don't know. It's stupid.
Yeah, but I mean the Great American Campout, Great Horror Campout,
something like that.
Great American Campout. What is? Yeah, the Great Horror Campout. I think.
Yeah.
I think you get wet in there.
Yeah.
Like I think they throw like fake blood on you.
Probably.
Because they say bring like a change of clothes.
Just wear some shit that you don't care about getting messing it up.
Which I don't mind about, like if somebody throws fake blood.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, if you're trying to like spit and like
licked and shit.
Yeah, like I don't want unless you're like a straight hot girl.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not trying to have some dude like lick me, bro. That's you know. So it's straight weird.
And then for the people like, what the heck? What are you guys talking about? It's barely April still. Like, I know, we just get hyped.
But the Great American...
Is that year round?
Why do I keep saying Great American? Yeah, it's like summer. The Great Horror Campout.
That's like a summer thing, right?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it's kind of soon. I think it's July.
Is it? Great Horror Campout.
Yeah. Okay. Is it July?
Not sure. I'll find out right now. I wonder why you were saying American though. Is there a movie?
I don't know. Title? Great American. I think it's.
No, it's actually June, dude. So it is coming up.
Yeah.
June 10th. Oh wait. This is last year. Well, last year it was in June.
Yeah. So this year I think it was in June too.
Yeah. So it's 12-hour thing. So yeah, it'll probably be in June this year, somewhere in the summer. So that is coming up. But yeah, so all the other stuff is later, obviously. But
yeah, you gotta figure out how to get to like how we can do that one. Like get like people to go. Like
yeah, we'll get a group together.
Cause I think it's like 4 people for a tent.
Okay. Is it tents or are they in cabins?
No, you're in tents.
Oh shit.
So it's like there's 4 people tents and then there's 2 people tents.
Okay.
But the 2 people tents, I think they say like they straight sell out quick.
Yeah.
So I mean,
yeah, because if you go like as a couple.
Yeah. But I mean, but once those are sold out and
you just got the 4 left.
Yeah, and then if you're only 2 people, you get mixed with people.
That would suck. I would do like.
But I mean, I don't think you're sleeping. So.
Nah, I'm gonna take a nap during the day and then go over there.
Yeah, straight nap and chow.
Yeah, energize and be ready to go. What sucks is you have to take a shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That would suck.
But it's at the Griffith.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Griffith Park Zoo.
The observatory? Oh no, the zoo, the abandoned one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's where they do the same with the movies.
And they do the haunted hayride, I think.
Yeah.
Too.
Okay.
If I'm correct, yeah. All right, cool. Well, yeah, we're supposed to wrap this up a while ago.
Yeah,
but
everything started happening.
Yeah, where are we at right now? That's cool.
On 10? Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So, we'll do another one on Sunday. We'll probably go watch that movie, Phoenix Forgotten.
Yeah.
It's a little thriller. It looks like horror. It might be like, I don't know. I don't really know what to expect. I'm gonna probably just keep it like that.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect.
Idea. So. Alright, so yeah. And the cool thing is not getting a big push, so I doubt we're gonna get any spoilers. I don't hear anybody talking about it. Yeah. It wasn't like I don't think it was a big budget movie, like a big production like that. So we'll go watch that. We'll find a time and then we'll do that on Sunday.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, this has been another episode of HellFire Club Podcast, episode 7, and we'll see you guys next week.
Later.